You fucking gooners! Yeah, you heard me right. You new viewers, you clicked on this video because the title hooked you, didn't it? You thought this was going to be some funny little animation about Vegeta and Bulma, with a few adult jokes sprinkled in, right? Wrong! I know exactly why you're here. And since you're new to my channel, let me spell it out for you. You've completely destroyed your mind with all the skibidi degenerate content and trash floating around on the internet. You've turned your brain into mush, and if nobody else is gonna call you out on it, then I will. Let's be real for a second. Your confidence is in the gutter. Your focus is non-existent. And don't even get me started on your discipline. You've let yourself become weak. You've let the internet, porn, and your own lack of self-control destroy you. You're scrolling endlessly, wasting your life watching garbage. And for what? To feel good for a few seconds? You've been feeding your mind with lies. Lies that tell you it's okay to be fapping every day. Lies that tell you it's healthy. Well, it's not. Let me guess. After you beat your meat, you feel like shit, don't you? You feel tired, guilty, and downright pathetic. That's your brain screaming at you, telling you you're a loser and you need to change. But instead of listening, you keep going back to it like some weak-ass little monkey. Wake the fuck up. You need to start questioning the nonsense you've been fed by these so-called experts who tell you this behavior is normal. It's not. It's killing you from the inside out. Here's the harsh truth. 99% of you can't even pick up your phone or open your laptop without heading straight for porn, and some of you are doing it multiple times a day. Multiple times a day. Do you know how pathetic that is? Your sexual energy is supposed to make you strong, focused, and driven. Instead, you're wasting it. Women can sense it too. They can tell when you're a man who's drained of his life force. You know what they feel? Disgust. That glow, that confidence, that aura of a strong man. It's gone, all because you couldn't control yourself. Look, I get it. The world has made it too damn easy for you to give in. But that doesn't mean you have to. If you want to stop being a weak little boy and start becoming a man, you've got to master your sexual discipline. When you hold onto that energy, when you stop releasing it every chance you get, you become a different person. Confidence skyrockets, focus sharpens, productivity goes through the roof, and women, they'll start respecting you. They'll be drawn to you because they can sense that strength, that discipline. And if you're thinking, oh, but it's too hard, shut the fuck up. Stop making excuses. Life is hard, but that's not a reason to stay weak. If you challenge yourself, if you actually push through the discomfort, you'll get stronger. But if you keep giving in, you'll stay exactly where you are, weak, tired, and ashamed. You've got to destroy that little lizard brain in your head that keeps telling you to beat your meat. It's not your friend, it's your enemy. Here's what happens when you quit this shit. Your confidence will explode. You'll finally have the energy to do the things you've been putting off. You'll feel motivated, creative, and alive. Remember when you were a kid and you weren't embarrassed to talk to anyone? You had energy for days and you weren't scared of life. That's because you weren't glued to a phone or wasting your time on garbage. Social media and porn have fried your brain and you're too stupid to even realize it. But here's the good news. You can fix it. When you stop watching porn and stop fapping, your brain starts to heal. Your dopamine levels reset, and suddenly you've got the balls to talk to women without stumbling over your words. You're not afraid anymore. That's what happens when you stop being a slave to your urges. And let's talk about focus for a second. You think you're sharp now? You're not. Masturbation keeps you on a mental roller coaster. Dopamine spikes followed by a crash that leaves you tired and unmotivated. It's like a drug, except society tells you it's normal. You've been lied to. There's nothing normal about draining yourself for a few seconds of pleasure. If you want real clarity, real focus, you've got to cut that shit out completely. And then there's erectile dysfunction. Yeah, let's go there. A lot of you can't even perform in the bedroom anymore because your brain is so fried. You've trained yourself to get turned on by pixels on a screen instead of real women. That's fucking pathetic. You want to fix it? Stop watching porn. Stop fapping. Rewire your brain to respond to real-life connections. Your seed isn't just some throwaway fluid. It's your legacy. It's what you'll use to create a family, to leave something behind when you're gone. Stop treating it like trash. This all comes down to discipline. Without it, you're nothing. A man without discipline is a man who's controlled by his urges. But when you develop discipline, you gain power. Power over yourself. Power over your mind. Power over your future. Discipline is what separates the men from the boys. So stop making excuses, stop being weak, and start acting like the warrior you were born to be. Join my journey. I will guide you. Just scheme through my channel for a video that you need advice on. Your future depends on it. Your life depends on it. So get your shit together and stop being a fucking loser. It's time to take control.